skill, integrity, and responsibility. SIR Award winners are the men, women, and organizations who have made outstanding contributions to our community, our state, our quality of life, and the construction industry. Originating with the Nevada chapter in 1967, the SIR Award has been adopted by AGC chapters nationwide, including the national office in Washington, D.C. Past award winners include educators, humanitarians, construction leaders, and many other unsung heroes. Tonight's award winners will join that prestigious list, including the 2022 winners Dave Backman, Brian Hartman, and Larry Johnson. And now, the SIR Awards.
He's as honest as his word.
You're talking about a guy that's given 110%.
He's a learner, and he seems to really enjoy it.
A very down-to-earth, dependable, hardworking family man.
I think he just leads by example.
He is definitely a person of action.
It's hard not to be inspired by him.
This SIR Award winner is all about being a team leader and community advocate. He knows the business from top to bottom. He rolls up his sleeves and gets the job done, no matter how muddy.
Craig is not afraid to get his hands dirty at all.
He's going to absolutely jump in. He's going to know how to run the roller, know how to run the screen. Craig's going to know everything about anything he gets involved with.
You know, he could walk into his job and do anyone's job in the office, anyone's job on the field. He's always very hands-on.
You'll find him at 1 a.m. on a job site with a hard hat on, in the trenches.
If we know we got to do something, he understands and says, let's get her done.
Growing up in a small town near Santa Cruz, California, a sports-minded community, he developed his love of basketball, helping shape his future.
The Holts, we grew up in a little surf town called Aptos down near Santa Cruz, California. Very small, tight community, very sports-oriented community.
Craig's grandfather lived on the river up there, and that he fished all those rivers as a child and as a teenager.
A lot of people don't know this, but back in his early days, coming from his high school, small town, he was the big-time stud basketball player.
His nickname is Runner, and it's very apropos because Craig came into this world running. As such, Craig's the one that came home from the doctor from getting his stitches out, runs into a wall, and goes back and gets stitches again.
Competition became second nature to him in all he did. From small town to the big time, he made it happen with a desire to win.
Got a scholarship to Loyola Marymount, which was a big-time basketball school, and competed there.
Part of some pretty exciting teams at Loyola Marymount.
We're always doing something. We're playing some kind of game. The games have gotten slower as we've gotten older.
We grew up playing t-ball and soccer and basketball, obviously. So I think it was just probably him coaching us.
You can go play him a pool, he'll beat everyone. You can go throw darts, he'll beat everyone. You can go on the boat. He's good at everything. It's hard to find something he's not good at.
Craig's a big-time competitor, okay? He's a very humble guy, but there's an inner competitiveness with Craig Holt.
Craig is a very modest person, although if you get him into labor negotiations, he's a little different there.
He was a very competitive guy, so I would say, you know, when I caught a bigger fish, he was proud of me. Dad probably ended up catching 30 more fish that day just to get back at us.
Craig made his move to Nevada with Granite Construction. A short time later, he purchased SNC, which has become one of the most respected construction companies in northern Nevada.
Craig came to Nevada with Granite Construction. He was transferred over here from the Sacramento branch.
My dad started at Granite and then, you know, worked his way over to SNC.
He's a talented business owner. You know, he and his partner built an incredible team at SNC, and they've just done an amazing job over the last few years.
He took a company that had been around for a while, bought into it, and took it to the next level.
When we first bought SNC, we only had 40 employees. That included field and office total. And I think in 2022, we probably had 450 or so.
He knows how to make people want to work. He knows how to run a business. He knows how to encourage people.
Whatever role or whatever task he had, he all in. Doing it at the highest level, he wouldn't take on a responsibility that he wasn't going to do to the fullest of his capability.
It's amazing to see how much talent that he brought into the company.
I think for him, seeing everyone else succeed is letting him know that he's succeeding.
Craig Holt has always made it a priority to put family and friends first, right from the day he met his future wife, Jamie, at Loyola Marymount.
Craig's is definitely passionate about his family and being a good father and a good husband to Jamie.
He and his wife Jamie are fantastic parents.
Craig and Jamie's approach in raising those beautiful girls and who they've grown to be amazing young ladies is really a great example of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
He was always there for the kids, always coaching the kids, always involved in the school.
Craig is a girl dad. He is surrounded by girls at all times.
Craig has always made it a priority to coach his girls, to spend time with them, and to try and create a little bit of balance and spend time away from work.
Yeah, Dad always coached us, especially at a young age, and then obviously in high school, he was our coach.
He was a dad that I'm sure his daughters would be very proud of.
Early for Craig is 2 a.m. When it's time to go hunting, he knows the territory inside and out. He's a foodie, being the chief cook for camp and the family.
I mean, I thought I was a pretty decent fisherman until I fished with him.
We went camping a lot. We'd go to Pyramid.
So I've never been hunting or fishing with Craig Holt. Nor would Craig ever ask me to go hunting or fishing, because no one trusts me with a gun.
He hunts elk with archery, and he used to hunt rifle when he was younger, but he kind of got bored with that.
If you've ever done anything with Craig, like in the outdoors, hey, Craig is going to be the one that you tell him, hey, 6 o'clock in the morning, let's be there. You better be ready for Craig to come roust you out of bed at 2.
He's a true outdoors person and has amazing skills.
The only thing that's changed a little bit is now that Craig's been introduced to Crown Royal, he's probably going to be there more like 4:30 or 5 as opposed to the 2 o'clock like he used to be.
I'm not bashing my mother, but he's the better cook in the family.
I wish he would cook all my meals now that I'm in college.
Craig is all about being behind the scenes, helping where he can with the construction company, being a mentor, and supporting the Boys and Girls Club, all without wanting recognition.
He's a great leader, great coach, but he's very action-focused, action-oriented.
For me, he's for sure my biggest mentor.
One of the things that I actually admire about Craig is he's extremely giving.
Definitely a good mentor.
Craig is a guy of high integrity, and he comes into the Boys and Girls Club with the mission of helping kids in our community.
And Craig and Jamie always kind of took the lead on community service.
He doesn't want to be seen as the guy doing all that.
They're always donating things left and right and giving back.
Intense, passionate, giving, humble.
Craig's a lead by example guy.
If you know that Craig Holt is involved in something, you know it's going to get done right. It's going to get done honestly with integrity.
His love for family, work, and the Boys and Girls Club make this Sir Award winner one of a kind.
Hi Dad, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Best of luck with everything. We love you so much.
So Craig, on behalf of your family and your many, many friends, thank you so much, not just for all your generosity to your family and friends, but just your generosity to the community. This is an amazing award and very, very well deserved.
Craig, congratulations on earning the Sir Award. It's very well earned.
Craig, from Q&D to SNC, and more importantly from Lance to Craig, I want to tell you congratulations.
Craig, I know you're probably sitting there wondering why me, but trust me, you truly deserve this award. You've been great, not only with the club and the community and your business, but you're just an outstanding individual and you fully deserve this award.
Hey Dad, just wanted to say that we are all so, so proud of you.
If you know Craig Holt, you know he loves to be behind the scenes. Does not want to have any credit. I mean, we can call him no credit Craig. He does never want to receive any credit. Well, this is what's so special about this is, hey Craig, you couldn't dodge it. All these years, you couldn't dodge all the good that you do. Thank you for what you've done.
Craig Holt, the Sir Award.